Also, how did you guys meet? We never asked that.
You never asked
You
that.
did.
It's a good starting point still.
You did at your show.
Yeah.
Your radio show.
Remember you used to do radio on that?
I know.
We're trying to get your Wendy Williams on.
I know.
You need to listen back. You lost it.
Why are you in his bedroom? Why does he do that?
That's his voice.
I didn't hear any bedroom in it. Is it me?
This is how you were talking a second ago.
You too horny over there.
Did you know? There's a anyway. You're engaged, so let me shut up. But there's something.
My nigga can fight.
We can fight too.
Is you be fighting?
Don't listen. This is a good place to start. This is why women be getting their niggas in trouble. Anyone that with me, don't be outside shouting. Our phones can fight. I didn't say that. I didn't sign up for this.
Don't put that on me.
Now I'm just walking in the high street. I don't know from any direction.
You have to be ready.
Bro,
You stay ready.
You ain't never got to get ready.
Have you not seen that prank that girl did?
that's how you. Go on.
That prank that girl did on Insta where she like did a fake boyfriend and she was like snapping all over everything, and then like it was just a dummy, and then her man came. He didn't even enter
he
the room.
ran into
He
the.
just started shooting.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's what you get. I hope that is a fake prank.
No. She did. Nobody got hurt because it was obviously was a dummy.
Yeah, but had that been a real person?
Yeah, that is.
No, but that's why I'm worried
crazy.
because as in it's fake for the internet. They're playing. And
Oh right. So
because
he
if
knows
it
that
is
it's
real,
fake.
even though it's funny because it's not me
Yeah.
when they're my loved ones. If that's real, that shows
that's
you where
mad.
my man is at.
Fam.
He didn't even go in there. He's not
No
confirmed
questions
anything. Man coming shooting.
Yeah, that's
Man
wild.
says shoot first, ask
Ask
questions
questions
later.
later.
That's wild. That's wild.
When the Donny can't even answer.
No,
Bro.
he's gone.
See how women are the reason. Like.
And then you find out later, Donnie just drunk and passed that there was a party in the house and that. You thought he was in there slamming your girl and that.
R.I.P.
It's
And
crazy.
then you get to jail now. They ask you why I caught a body. No, tell the truth. bro.
Hey, listen, man. Women are the reason why certain men get whacked up.
I mean, fair enough. I'll take it.
But you know what? I saw something today. Payback, innit? Donny made
Zara.
his, he might have patterned or finessed a way to get his ex-wife into a boxing ring in a professional fight.
Wait, sorry, wait, sorry, go back.
And this she got punched up.
Wait, no, rewind. What is
Okay,
this?
I know it's for our listeners who have not seen it, who's maybe not on social media like that. I'll definitely put the link in the description so you can view the video. So, she got knocked out in maybe 6 seconds. Something stupid.
I feel like we need to
Who
go
was she
backwards.
fighting?
I'd say 3.
So she was fighting someone that may or may not be the female Mike Tyson, possibly.
As in an actual match.
It
like
was
in a ring.
She had the gloves on.
Like-
she was ready.
So she knew
referee
she was
was
coming to fight.
She
expect
banged,
you guys-
she was she was definitely aware that she was going into a ring.
Did she
This
train?
I don't know the backstory.
I don't
All I
know
know
the
is
backstory.
she was in the ring. She got fists up.
Her ex-husband was the promoter.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
they were going
it's
through
coming
the process
together.
of breaking up, but he managed to convince her that going into his
Why
fight
would you
would be
convince? How?
because he
No,
hates
because
her.
he probably
No, but how does he
gassed her
have
up to think nah, you've got this. Like,
You got this. These times she's fighting.
She didn't know who she was
an
fighting.
Actual professional, innit?
Yeah.
So referee and everything, you can hear what the referee says. I expect
Gum
you guys
shield,
to gum shield, everything.
the
I
whole.
expect you both to conduct yourself as professionals.
Right.
Ding ding ding. And you know when you when the camera goes to each opponent's face,
Yeah.
you can see one's not on it.
Who's not on it? The wife.
The wife.
Yeah,
does
her
the
body
woman-
language.
but does she know it was
not
the-
on it?
But does the woman look bigger than her, the other woman?
Nah, they were the same.
They gotta be the
kind of
same
build.
weight-
They were
the
same
weight
kind of
class,
build,
no?
Yeah.
same weight class.
Yeah, but I
it has
mean,
to
the
be
skills are
same,
the
innit?
skills, innit?
But how did
Same
she know
height.
the skills were to be nervous?
All I know is she walked into an array of bangs.
Festival of slaps.
Festival of slaps.
Festival of slaps.
literally.
I know it's just funny when you read up
And
on the
her
story
head's
later.
dangling on the side of
Yeah,
the-
no, she got knocked out. Her and Nate Robson right now are neck and neck.
Somebody called doctor.
Ambulance.
No, I need
That's
to watch
wild.
this.
That's wild.
How do we see this?
Yeah, it was
It's on
circulating
social
on
media. It's on
Twitter.
social media. It was something
I saw it on Twitter.
A video I was seeing today, which
Okay.
was just funny. So
I'll
yeah,
watch
man,
it.
we won for one. So message
Men
to the
are
ladies
trash.
out there: don't be gassing out your boyfriend's fight game if he's really not
Or
that.
just don't be with a promoter and then you won't have to go through all this.
Fair.
There's that too.
Or have the foresight that it's a setup.
Yeah.
I mean, that too.
Anywhere
we're
your
in the
ex is
process
telling
of
you to
breaking
go,
up.
don't
In
go.
the process, you're mid breakup.
And you know what? Yeah, I'll take the fight. Myth.
Nah, I know.
Maybe
I know
he
my
promised
skills.
her something in the divorce if she thought. That's the only way.
Yeah.
Maybe there was
There
that
had to
yacht
be a
she
clause
wanted.
in a
Yeah.
in a contract.
You either fight her or you don't get the dogs.
Literally. Fire to the death. Oh, God.
Now, getting fists up is no joke, innit? So just, y'all stay safe out there.
Stay safe
In
out
these streets.
You know, but we're back. #OffTheCuff Pod.
Come on,
A good honest conversation, never hurt anyone. If you're
Yes.
listening for the first week, my name's Fols Forever.
Mr. Vans.
We got some guests in the building.
Ew.
Ew. 2 girls, 1 doc.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself.
Introduce yourself. Let the people know who you
It's
are.
your girl, BD.
It's your girl Fourens.
Oh yeah, we can't say it. Welcome back to another episode because this is not our podcast. Clink clink, bitch. But yeah, we are from podcast Two Girls One Doc, and we recap documentaries every week for your viewing pleasure.
Yeah, a lot of laughs with that as well.
A lot of laughs, a lot of shade on there.
Is there shade?
Yes, there is.
Anything concerning you has shade.
Thank you very much, because I want them to know where it comes from.
I didn't know there was shade. I thought I was.
But you can't like separate yourself. You're part of a duo. So
we are.
Enterprise,
no, we're part of the duo, but there are sides to the duo. Do you know what I mean? Everyone plays their role. Yeah. So
I didn't know there was shade.
She'll be ratting on you if like get down to it. It's like I'm not involved.
I'll talk.
I'll talk.
I'll be your own.
It be your own.
But yeah.
But thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Trying to think, when was the last time? It was 2018.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, 2018. Last time she was on. Good episode as well.
I re-listened to it and I was like, wow, how things have changed. Because that episode I was talking about, it'd been a while.
Yeah, I remember. I listened to it as well.
Like a whole flipping
a whole fiance.
Are you walking with energy? Because you was introduced to Fourens the fiance.
Yeah, I am walking. I am.
Listen,
I am walking with that energy.
Let me see the sparkler.
Yeah. Careful, shield your eyes.
Alright.
You have to have energy. I'm sorry, it's not a small feat.
No, for sure.
In this jungle, raggedy world, to find
a jungle.
Yeah,
in the streets.
These streets is crazy.
How long did he keep you waiting before he popped the question?
It was less than a year.
Less than a year. Fast track.
we got mishaps over there. Someone dropped the AirPods. I know them AirPods are finished. So less than a year.
Yeah, when a man knows, he knows, innit?
Okay.
Energy.
This is a good
That Ciara prayer that you had on you.
Come on.
Yeah. How do you know he didn't pray Russell's prayer?
Okay.
For a lady like me.
Come on.
Do you find me every day?
Energy.
Listen, Russell's praying for something else. He's trying to create some sort of child factory in that.
Bruv, low key. You lot saying that's like low key. Russell's a killer. Man, say you're not leaving this house ever unless you're pregnant.
Wow.
No more singing and dancing.
Listen, every year, as soon as the baby pops, all right, let's go again. Every video that she posts, he pops out in the corner.
Literally
another one.
I don't know why.
And he's got like this creepy look about him as well.
She seems super happy in it, so it's the way it was funny that time period where she came to tell you lot like about the prayer and that, and you lot told her to run.
She said to go, bruv. In a wifely spirit.
Yeah, she's like,
is that the reason why
none of y'all bitches are engaged.
I was walking in the complete opposite of a wifely spirit.
Okay, well there you go.
So just walking.
You like flexing?
There's ways.
You like flexing?
I was just doing my thing. I met him in December when I went for Dirty December in Nigeria.
Oh, you met him abroad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Abroad. Is he from London though?
No.
Okay. So
that's why them niggas don't wait over there. Bro, back home, I go marry you. Bro, it's been 2 hours, bro.
When you know, you know, boy.
Like that. No, but yeah, it just...
when he knows, isn't it?
Honestly.
Yeah, it just happened like
Congrats.
that.
He doesn't even know you're a terrorist, bruv.
No, he does.
She can't hide it.
The engagement thing,
yeah.
Like, so many guys are like, DMing me like, oh, you fucking
what do they call you a bitch in the DM?
Yeah, I was like, do you know you're talking to somebody's wife?
Wait, hang on. For context, what was the tweet regarding?
Oh yeah,
it was my ring, and I was like, oh, just secured another stream of income. Can't wait to transfer my direct debits to his name.
Okay.
That was my engagement post.
And all the men were rattled.
Yes. They were in the DMs, they were in the this, they were in the
But were these guys that know you, or was this guys that were upset at
just anyone?
Tweet?
Just them guys that you sold dreams about 8 months ago, because obviously you just met the Donny in it. So it's like, how come you go from a talking stage to next?
No, I did have a question like that, you know. They were like, what's the timeline of this? Like,
what's your own?
I was like, what's your own? Like, as of when I left London in December, I wasn't talking
to I'm saying like, you could have been chatting to a guy in December, and then you go ghost, and then
which
8
was
months
the
later,
case. Which was the case. But so I don't owe you an explanation.
That happens.
What?
I don't owe you an explanation.
I'm no longer single.
Exactly. You see what you see online, and that's that.
I hear that.
But yeah, it was crazy. I did ask him. I was like, "Oh, how do you feel about this?" He was like, "I just saw it." And I was like, "This is just my girl." Like,
it's very on brand. It's very on brand. Like, I wouldn't have expected any other announcement.
If you'd seen love hearts and shit from me, like, it would have been like, "What the hell?" Like. So you just have to be with someone that knows who you are and is comfortable with that. Yeah,
that's good, man.
It's not a race, so you know. But you know, if you stay engaged for ages, they're going to be your DMs calling you Chrissy from
fam.
No, God forbid.
Did you see someone tweet that said that? Oh, like, we're not leaving lockdown until Jim marries Chrissy.
Why do people like this?
It's actually been so long.
It's been too long. It's embarrassing.
No, but that's the narrative that they created on Love and Hip Hop.
But
it's reality.
The same people that are saying that have probably been in multiple failed relations during that time period.
No, but it doesn't matter. It's the point that she proposed to him. Then it's insulting that he proposed to her.
First of all, he didn't propose. That was the problem. And so in response to him not proposing. She proposed to him.
You
And
see,
then he proposed back
she
to
kind
her.
of set herself
To
up
me,
for
to
failure.
you. And he's not you.
No, she set herself up for failure because you should know the type of Donny that you're dealing
I mean,
with.
she did.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't know why she proposed.
Trying to propose to him is a mad, bold move.
It's
He's not
a bit
gonna do
rude.
that.
It's actually
This
a bit
is
rude.
Jim
Yeah.
Jones,
Yeah,
it's a bit rude.
Old school
Bird
nigga
gang.
from Bird Gang from Harlem, from the streets. Do you know what I mean? Like you're not like.
Yeah, I don't know why she did that.
I don't know why she did that, but either way, I feel like it was insulting that he proposed back to her because like, I've already proposed to state the fact that we
No,
are
but I
to
think
be
it was
wed.
the case of I'm gonna propose.
Okay,
If
so now
anyone's
he's
gonna
been proposed and they've been engaged for like the
Maybe,
dawn-
maybe
since
they're
the dawn of
planning. Maybe they're
time.
planning the wedding, innit? You don't know.
Just
No,
message you,
God.
Vans, quickly check that for me, please. Go on. Yeah, marriage, innit? You know.
What do you mean, horror marriage? You ain't trying to do it?
No, I want to. Of course, I want to be happy in it. So whatever that looks like, I'm there in it. Yeah. So, but it like see, I like how you're flexing. I'll be honest with you, I'm still very much Yoruba man inside. If I buy you a nice ring and that, please.
Everyone's got to see.
Anybody asks you, just ring like this.
That's me. Like if a man even looks, excuse me, sir, I am engaged. Sir, do you mind?
They'll be like, sorry, I just wanted to ask what the time was. I am engaged.
Literally, I dropped my fiance into everything. Oh, you breathe. You know the man.
My fiance breathes too.
He breathed too.
How long did it take her to mention fiance when she walked in here? I told you, innit?
10 seconds.
Yeah, no, she saw me. Oh my God, Foles, it's been so long. You never guess what? I'm engaged.
He said, "Bitch, I saw on the timeline."
I know.
No, it's good, man. Congrats again.
Thank
But yeah, man,
you.
2 girls, 1 doc. It's always nice having fellow pod. You guys started.
February 2020.
Yeah. So, how you finding it?
No, it's been good.
It's been good. I feel like it's just it's almost like a release for us. As
Yeah,
well.
I feel like it literally is just because we started it because we always used to watch random documentaries and then just message each other on WhatsApp like, oh, I'm watching this, you should watch this, or can you believe he said that, or whatever.
Yeah.
And so it was kind of just a way to take it from WhatsApp to a place where other people who watch documentaries might want to hear stuff. Sometimes you watch something and you're like, oh my days, I need to like, how can I express
how
what I'm
feel,
feeling? Yeah. And so
it was
now
the
it's
only
just-
way. Yeah,
that's how we did it.
Literally, and it's entertainment for me because we listen to pretty similar podcasts. And
Okay.
they have certain days when, like, obviously you have one episode a week. So then it was good to have another like podcast we'd listen to.
Yeah, our podcast is. I listen to our podcast.
I listen to our podcast like,
and it's wild because like obviously we record it, so we're there, yeah. And
I
then,
would
like,
hope.
And then
Where else would you be?
and then I'll edit it, so I've heard it then as well. But then when it comes out, I'm like, rah, this is
so good.
wow.
Yeah.
I'm like laughing like I didn't say what I
I
said.
literally.
He's like, oh my God, I'm so funny.
I'm like, wow, God.
And then when the episode's done, I'm like, when are these bitches releasing another episode?
Can you imagine?
Like,
but yeah, it fills the gap between all the other episodes. So yeah.
Because you were doing, obviously, we met via
radio. Yeah.
Obviously, following us on social media, radio. You was doing YouTube as well. You was doing your, was it Intune?
Yeah, I think with all of that stuff, it wasn't that the interest isn't there anymore. It's just that I ended up moving for work and it just became so difficult to like manage stuff. And then the station I was with as well, they weren't very supportive. Like they were based in Croydon, I was coming from Edgware, and they weren't doing enough to support like the stuff I was trying to do and build. Because the whole thing was they brought like younger talent on to build this into like a proper station and like and then I was doing stuff like getting these guests on, trying to put the brand.
You're trying
out
to
there.
push it.
Yeah, but they weren't doing enough, and I'm like, fam, I'm not gonna.
It can't
do
just be
your
me.
work. Yeah, it can't just be me. So I pulled back, and then I did want to get back into radio, but then I wasn't in London anymore, and now like podcasting it's just easier as well. Like even from a visual standpoint, you don't have to always be looking on point. Like you can just do your thing.
What are you trying to say about me and Vans? What's going on here?
Well,
if you're triggered, you're triggered.
Yeah, and like now I'm starting another one as well.
Okay, well you got the pod itch, you got the
yeah. It's just completely different content, but there's some crossover as well.
Yeah.
So it's just it's easier than like I find it easier. And to be fair, like I don't feel like I'm into music enough to come and be like, okay, cool, I probably want to be like a radio. Like when I look at people like Henry and stuff like that, she knows her stuff.
Yeah, she lives and breathes in it.
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm.
I know you're good. I was calling you obviously Bossip, Wendy Williams. Like that's your lane. She's the alliteration assassin.
Honestly,
Your captions, like, well, your tweets actually, it was like it was very reminiscent or Bossip-esque.
Yeah, you know? I had to stop. I feel like there was a shift in the climate, and even like me, like now when I read certain stuff like Shade Room, Shade Bar, I'm just like, this is gross. Like, you know, people's lives, I feel like as much as I can still be shady, I feel like that cannot just then be my whole brand. It doesn't mean
it's
that
like light
I know
shade
I know you because like
venomous.
all it takes for you to pick on the wrong person.
The next thing,
and even the ones I'm using pick on because
Yeah.
everybody else, it was funny.
Yeah.
But like the age we're in, you know, times are changing, and I see a lot of the like backlash platforms like Shade Room Go. I think because they're so big, they can kind of navigate. But they do every few months. I'll get like, you just see something pop up of someone going at them or being upset about what they posted. So
so you have to be careful now. So.
And I know, you know, it is as well. I don't know really if we're built like that in the UK. I know we've got like our own, like our Shade Borough, but that's US inspired. You've got your UK gossip TVs. I think the micro blogging pages, they have a place because clearly people enjoy it. Because my thing, I'm not overly mad at the platforms. They have thousands of followers, so you guys obviously like this thing you claim to hate.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's the people, innit? Yeah, well, you love to hate. It's the people. You lot. Everyone seems to find themselves there. Like every night I see my bridge and I'm like, fam, you just got out of jail a couple weeks ago. What are you doing in UK Gossip TV's comments? But now if I comment that you were here, that means I was here as well.
Exactly.
So I can't comment.
Yeah, do you know what? I unfollowed all of them.
Yeah, I need to do a detox.
I think there was a seminal point in my decision to do so. Like after a certain period of time, I was like, I'm not enjoying this content.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and then there was one big thing that happened, and I was like, all right, man,
I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out.
This is it.
I'm out.
Yeah.
What was the big thing, if you remember?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Okay.
That was me actually with UK Gossip TV. I don't know what it was, but something was posted, something happened. I was like, yeah, this is it.
Cool.
This is the final straw. So so I just unfollowed them.
You know, if it's not like fulfilling you, or you're not enjoying it, but then by all means do that, innit?
Yeah.
That I rate more than the constant commentary around it. But low-key, I see you still following it.
How do you know what they're posting?
Because I was like that, but I was like, at the same time, I'll be frank, like we've got a pod, so I feel like it's almost like a necessary evil.
It's like
and I feel like that's a good angle for me, just to be like, yeah, I'm here with the savages as well, but I got a podcast to make me feel better about myself.
I'm here for a reason.
This is work.
Yeah, so like a lot of people, like if something was to happen on Shade Borough or UK Gossip TV, if they were to like share it with me in the DM, I wouldn't be able to see it.
Because you don't follow the pages.
Not following the pages. Like,
how many have you stopped the LOL generic response? Because I used to get that from one of our boys. Like he would send me like UK like all this stuff, and all I do is LOL. But deep down, I don't know what I'm LOL into.
Because it would say this post is not available.
Nah, I say I can't see it.
Yeah. No, but I said that ages ago, and niggas kept on sending me stuff.
Nah,
so now I just hit my occasional.
You have to air it.
After about 6 posts, I say LOL.
Nope.
Nah, you have to air it.
Yeah.
They'll never learn.
Just air it.
Once I see notification, you go there and just on your. I can't see this shit.
I can't see. That used to be. She used to send me bare stuff.
Do you know what? Because I just
so like,
tried, but then do you know what? I then had to adapt my approach and just go on Twitter and get it from the source, and then just send it to her on Twitter.
Yeah.
Because everything's on Twitter anyway.
Yeah, that's what comes. It comes.
So you find it on Twitter, then you don't have to worry about Instagram. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like the climate as well. People are just like. Celebrity culture is kind of like, I don't know if it will ever die.
I think it's fading a little bit,
but it's definitely fading. And
I think the bigger celebs, I think, unless like mad stuff happens, we care. But I feel like what's happening now is the reverse. The micro celebs or the Z-listers are now becoming
like celebs.
Our big celebs, and like we're more investing in like YouTubers, people, social media, people, influencers. So if there's a little scandal that happens, we're all over that. Obviously, if they're like a Jaden Wolf thing happens with August, that's big news. So those things you kind of address. But for the most part, unless
I do think with YouTubers and stuff though, it's almost like this faux celebrityism.
Yeah,
because it's like a lot of them you either know them or you have mutuals with them, so they're not actually that far away.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like even talking about these people and stuff, they're not that far away.
But it's with like today's artists. There's like, what is it, the 6 degrees of separation or what it is?
Yeah, it's probably less now.
Well, you sound like you know what you're talking about, so I'm agree. I'm just a nod.
No, it's definitely a thing.
Yes, it's definitely a thing. But like I'm saying, with the current artists that are coming up today, like I might have a direct connection to that artist.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Likely
like,
have
so
a direct connection to that
they're,
artist.
They're not far removed, but
Exactly.
they're still.
But
as the industry is going, like with especially in Black British culture, in the next 10 years, you're gonna see it being huge. So like all the actors are coming through, and then they're going across. You know, they're making their money. The Damson Idrises, the John
Daniel
Boyegas
and stuff.
Daniel Kaluuya's of the world, and Letitia Wright. They're doing their thing in Hollywood, but then they still come back to London, and it kind of like
might catch a man out of deal.
It's kind of like just building the culture that we're kind of creating now. And they're only just going to get more powerful in the next 10 years to come in it. So you're going to start to see a lot more paparazzi and the whole gossip. People want to know what Stormzy's
but then that takes it away from like the local stuff, because I feel like with the
when it comes to scandal, of course, they have to settle, innit?
Yeah,
and you can't do. It's true though. You can't do the way like in the Shade Room, like and Baller Alert and all of that, they will go into these celebs. But like in the UK, you can't. Like even if you go on Shadeborough, the way they talk is very like light. Like it's not really, it's not that shady. They might do a shady thing where like there was like this thing I saw which was like, I need to unfollow this page, where they posted some girl, I don't know, she's like some rapper or whatever, and another rapper, they were both in bikinis, and they posted their picture, and obviously like one of them had a quote unquote much nicer body than the other person.
Okay.
And they were like,
whatever,
showing us their like beach body. And you know what you're doing.
They put the caption,
and then obviously people under the comments were like, why did you post the first one?
But then this makes sense with what you were saying earlier in terms of like people they want to be negative in the comments.
Yeah.
And if not for the congregation, then nobody would. The page wouldn't take off. Like nobody.
Yeah. I think the hardest thing that we struggle, the thing we struggle with the most is ignoring stuff.
Yeah.
Because
don't get me wrong, like with me saying that, you know, I've unfollowed all these gossip sites. Some way, shape, or form, I'm still indulging in some sort of gossip. Do you know what I mean?
Somehow,
like,
it's my fault. Blame me.
I'm on, and it's not even that. I'll be on Twitter and I can't help what I see on my timeline. Do you know what I'm saying? And then I'll naturally click into it. Yeah. But I'm not consciously
like following it out.
Do you know what I mean? Like I'm not
that's
allowing
different.
it to
That's
be
different.
on my team.
Some things will always find you in some way, some way. So it just kind of is what it is. But you know.